Now that's what I call poetic justice. Okay? Here's my thoughts about raising Kanan. Finale in the episode before. Um, Kanan, I don't know. I'm gonna just go to the finale. It was great to see Rock and him have closure on just everything that had happened. What Kanan wasn't realizing was his cousin took out Pops and Snaps, and that I hate to say it, but Juke, I don't know if I could have done that ever for the sake of making somebody else hurt that bad. But hurt people, and it's just sad to see in general. Um, but Rock deserved everything. Like she said to Kanan in this finale episode, this is all on me. My brothers being gone, me putting you in the game, me putting the game before you, etc. And not to say she did it before him. She was doing it to survive. But it's like after you make so much money, you can go and you can see like she could have been left at the end when she was packing all that money, all them clothes, all that jewelry. She could have been left. All of them. Marv, her brother. They could have set up somewhere else. But they couldn't leave Southside Jamaica, Queens. Whatever. I don't know. But it's poetic justice. And I say it's poetic because it's almost like you took my dad, I'm going to take your mom, and we even. And now we know why he got his lick back with Juke. Because it came left field and so unexpected. But she had probably forgotten, thought they was cool. I don't know, whoop de whoop. But my thoughts is the finale. This is one of the finales that I'm not sad about. Like I'm not mad that it ended a certain way. I feel like it ended just right. I like how they introduced Ghost and Tommy younger and Kanan being like, y'all too young, y'all gotta go. Um, and it was just I don't know. I still think the old Italian guy. Well, I think he's gonna the one, not the one from Bad Boys, but the other guy from I was about to say Three's Company. He's not from Three's Company. But the other guy, I can't think of his name. I think it's started with an ST. Either way, who told Rock she had to do that? Rock, she had to do that one last thing. Ooh, something gotta happen with him because he too on top for me. Um, but I feel like this left off a good amount of things to build on for the Tommy and Ghost. Because I'm like, when were they gonna show them? So it's nice to see because I knew they were much younger than Kanan. Um, but Kanan literally took out both of his uncles in one season, and then his cousin did his mom. So crazy. I wouldn't have been able, but like Marv said, all you care about is Kanan. All the way down to losing your brother. He wasn't even going yet, but he told Rock straight up, all you care about is Kanan. And I still was just annoyed that she was even trying to get the protection. But then it's like it's unconditional love. That's what you call unconditional love. And really taking accountability for your parenting and really truly being sorry. Um, and I like how Juke tried to make it seem like she said, "What about Kanan?" She just said it had. Oh no, Kanan. She just said, "I ain't got nothing to do with Kanan." Like, what does this mean? But she was really close to Juke, like a mother figure. I don't understand how you could do that to your auntie, and she again was like a mother figure to you, and wish nothing. But again, it's poetic justice because you did that to my father, and it's only right for my get back. We both gonna be alone in this world, and we ain't even gonna. I don't even want to mess with you. We both alone in this together. It's unfortunate, but like Rock said, and even Marv, that's on Marv that Juke did that. That's on Rock that Kanan did all of these things just to try to get some attention. Like people's lives was at stake. But I have to give this episode a 10 out of 10. I literally almost cried when she was like, it's on me. Like, like her taking that account. I wish so many other parents would be owning they ish. But to just be able to say, like I love you. Just know I love you unconditionally. And Kanan started to see like my mom loved me. And it's sad that he did all of this for her to ultimately say, like, to take accountability. It sucks. And for her to say, like, I love you, but I never forgive you. You took my brothers from me. But in all actuality, they took themselves away. Like, and it was really like putting closure because she went to everyone's grave in their family. And she seen that Mars was the last one. Little does she know, the last one is really her. And it's just sad for a long time until Juke and Kanan. It's just really sad. Like a whole family. And like Juke said, my family ain't complicated. You either loyal. She's like, we really simple. You loyal. You don't snitch and you be loyal. But she said it. You loyal and family comes first. And yeah, we're very simple. It's not that many of us to not be simple. And you don't snitch on one another. If you're doing anything out of that, then it's up and it's stuck. And I like Juke. She's very, I don't want to say premeditated, but she's like Rock. She thinks, well, Rock as of recently this whole season been kind of just da-da-da. But she thinks things through before she makes her action. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I would have to say out of the Power universe, this by far is my favorite. I haven't gotten into Force really. I'm going to try to watch that again, but Raising Kanan out of the Power universe, and I think it's because it's raw, it's gritty, there's great actors. I don't know. Rock, she was amazing. Like anything else, Pat Miller, I believe her name is, I will be watching. So yeah. I rate this whole Raising Kanan a 10 out of 10. I will recommend. Mm-hmm. And if you just now getting into the Kanan universe, I would say watch Power, Raising Kanan, then this new Tommy one, then the Power, just regular Power, then Power Ghost, and then Power Force. That order. They did it all out of order. I don't understand. Maybe they had to get us in, but if they would have started off with Raising Kanan, we would have been happy too. It was great. Great. It ended just like it ended great. I have nothing bad to say about this series at all. Great. Great. Great, great, great. Still a little loose ends on certain things, but hopefully they get solved in Tommy versus Ghost. I mean Tommy and Ghost story. But 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. What do y'all think? What do y'all rate the Power Raising Kanan series in general? And what do you rate the finale? Finale, 10 out of 10 for me. Poetic justice. And another thing, I love how Juke told him straight up, I want you to know it was me. How, why, all the things. I'm not a coward like you. I'm that girl, regardless on how you feel. Regardless. And she a day one friend. You ain't gonna just take my friend out. Okay? But I'm glad that she was honest enough to go to Kanan and be like, yeah, yep, I did it. Here's why. You can feel however you want to feel, but you're going to feel the way that I feel. I'm not a coward like you. Go and deuce my dirt and then hide my hand and pretend it wasn't me or let the word get around. I'm going to come to you because that's what he did. The word had to tell Juke that it was him, not him. Same thing with the other uncle. She's like, you're a coward. But I'm not. I don't care. I'll tell you in plain sight everything or not. Because you did me dirty and I got you, bro. And it's sad that lives were put in place of that, but I have to give it to Juke's character. She's a stand-up girl. She don't care. Like she said, I don't have nothing to lose. I already lost my heart. There's nothing more you could take from me. He was sitting there looking like, but I did all this to save my mama. But you did all this to put your mama in danger. And your uncle. And took out your own uncles. Like you're evil. And Juke gonna have to have lay in her bed too. But for her to be woman enough to say, like, yep, it was me. I have to give it to her. It was T. Mm-hmm. I was like, ooh. She's like, I ain't a coward. So what y'all think about that too?